What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today is March the 6th. Happy Friday, everyone. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and what big money is focusing on today. Before we get into any of that, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. Starting off with data points, we have a lot of big things coming out today. Non-farm payroll, retail sales, as well as unemployment. It actually comes out in about a minute and a half, so I will cycle back to this, but currently futures are red, so Dow is down 0.55, S&P down 0.55, NASDAQ down 0.8. And so regardless of this data, in my opinion, I feel like this is just going to move the market in the first half of the day. Second half, we are going to see more consolidation because there could be a lot of things and escalations between Iran that could happen over the weekend. So a lot of institutions and retail investors will not want to hold stocks going into the weekend just in case. Fear and greed index is moving the opposite direction despite us having pretty good data yesterday. So we did have a couple manufacturing data points lately. We had also challenger job cuts, initial jobs claims, all coming in better than anticipated the last several trading days. So right now we are at 30 under the fear category, meaning people's appetite for risk isn't really on the table. Getting right to it, SoFi is down 1.3%, largely just piggybacking off the broader market. They did put out 2 PRs yesterday. So far, nothing as right now at the time doing this video. Shorts are increasing about 1,000 shares. 10.4% of the free floats being shorted, works to be 130 million shares overall being shorted. Shorts, surprisingly, as you can kind of see, have been a little bit more active. So we have not been this high for a short interest since way back in July of 2025. So I don't know if that's a good thing, bad thing. If you like squeezes, maybe that, but I'll quickly cycle back to this. So non-farm payroll came in at negative 92,000, so that definitely isn't great. And keep in mind, a lot of labor data, the market wants negative data, not horrifically bad. Retail sales came in line with the forecast. Still, that negative 0.2 could be spun as a negative. But then again, January is seasonally low for that. And unemployment came in at 4.4 versus a forecast of 4.3. So market won't be really liking that at all. And you can kind of see it's instantly causing a push lower. So fun times are ahead. Aside from that, NIO is up slightly. So I'm starting to think that NIO is just completely inverse to the broader market. That there's no other way to kind of explain it whatsoever. Nothing really crazy coming out. There's a couple things, but I'll save that for my dedicated NIO video later today. Shorts are returning 11,000 shares. 7.8% of the free floats being shorted, works to be 159 million shares overall being shorted. As I've indicated, so shares on loan has been inching up more and more. So institutions have been buying just for the purposes of lending it out. So something to keep in mind, but at least moral of the story is institutions are buying behind the scenes. With it right now at 473, it is trading between this pivot and this S1, so 468 and 480 is going to be the next strong support as well as target. Moving on, Marvel is up 11% because of their triple beat after hours yesterday, so definitely good stuff for that. Regarding shorts, shorts are increasing 64,000 shares. 3.6% of the free floats being shorted, works to be 31.9 million shares overall being shorted. So I don't see this being a squeeze play or anything like that, but shorts kind of increasing. They're reacting to the broader market most likely, not their actual earnings. A couple points though, with 84 and change, it is trading between this R2 and this R1, so 83.72, just watch for that to hold. And then 78.72 will be the following support. So today, just watch for that 83.72 to, like I said, hold. And maybe if the market gets going a little bit, which I don't see it being on the table, but 86.81 is going to be the following target. Moving on, ticker IBG. So this stock is a interesting one because I have not seen any news, no SEC filings, no speculative topics about this stock. So last news did come out February the 11th. And then for SEC filings, we have a 6K that came out February the 24th, but nothing really concrete. So just do your own due diligence and all the other fun jazz with this. Shorts are returning a crazy 40 shares. That is it. but 4.06% of the free float is being shorted. So this, obviously, shorts don't really care too much about this stock, so that's kind of a good thing. With it right now at 564, it is right above this R1, so 552, just watch for that to hold. 619 is going to be the next strong target slash resistance. So these types of stocks, definitely not for the faint of heart, especially if there's no actual news or any justified reasons why a stock is moving higher. But that being said, you can still make some pretty good money. You just have to make sure you set kind of tight stop losses and so forth. But for today, 552, that really needs to hold. Last but not least, American Airlines. In fact, all airlines got massacred yesterday, and most likely will continue if the whole Iran scenario kind of escalates. So rising oil prices, people are just, not really in the buying type of thing. And in all fairness, when it was right over here at the kind of peak, February the 26th, I did signal that it's time to get out of airlines. So for those of you that are looking for some good day trades, swing trades, and just general market analysis, pop over to my Patreon, because I kind of bring up trends and how you can potentially make some good money and so forth. And yep, February the 26th called the peak. Said that airlines and various other kind of sectors are most likely it's time to exit, and so you can either just buy a put and so forth. But yeah, definitely I think that there is a lot more downside with this, but that's kind of the main reason why they are getting hit, alongside, like I said, all the whole sector itself. Shorts are increasing, 372,000 shares, 8.2% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 53 million shares. Right now with at 1147, it is trading right above this S3. So 1123, you really want to watch for that to hold. That's kind of a virtual cliff. So if it does fall off there, then things could get very, very scary very fast. So let me know your thoughts on these stocks. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And as I mentioned, if you are looking for some solid day trades, swing trades, pop over to my Patreon. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.